Hanging out with Brett Smith. He is the junior quarterback for your Wyoming Cowboys. And Brett, first and foremost, I'm digging that mustard polo shirt. I mean, first of all, I got to tell you, my co-host Steve Gonzalez, he is a big fan of the Wyoming unis. Now, was that the attraction for you when you first decided I'm going to be the Wyoming quarterback?
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. The main attraction was far from the uniforms. I think the uniforms are a lot cooler nowadays. It doesn't really matter what I play in, so yeah, I'll worry about it.
I have to ask you, obviously coming into this season, you guys were 4-8 last year. You're projected to have about a 7-5 season this year. Do you feel like you guys are going to surprise a lot of people coming underneath the radar a bit?
Possibly. I mean, we don't really focus on surprising anybody or doing whatever. We know our expectations, and we're going to try to fulfill them.
This is a quarterback league, whether you look on the mountain side or the western side. Obviously, Derek Carr getting the preseason Offensive Player of the Year honors. But when you look at Joe Southwick and you look at Cody Fajardo, David Fales, yourself, do you feel like you're in that class with those guys? Do you feel like you're going to be a guy that can, challenge Derek and some of these guys for big yardage?
Yeah, I'd like to think so. I'm not really a guy to compare myself to others, because the only person I compare myself is to me the previous week. So, whether or not I'm in the league with those guys, I'm not really sure. I just, try to go out and be the best player I can be every single week and try to continue to get better, because I feel, it's good to compete, do all that, but the best way, to improve and get better each week is to critique yourself and not try to measure up to somebody else.
You said you went to San Diego for a little off-season workouts. What'd you learn about yourself this year that is going to really maybe change your offense, make it more productive?
I just think becoming an overall better quarterback. And that's what I tried to do in San Diego. I was working with Jeff Garcia. We got to work out a couple times with Drew Brees, and just learning, seeing guys like Drew Brees is one of the best in the game today. Seeing the way he approaches throwing routes and working out and doing all that stuff is really, really awesome to see. It really took a lot away from the kids. You see how the best at the highest level of football does it. And so I was able to get a few tips from him and working with Jeff. We did a lot of things that I hope benefits me.
We also heard Jeff Garcia was working with Jamarcus Russell at all. Did you get to see him around and to see that 300-pounder kind of roam around, or what?
He wasn't there, no. It was just me, and I was working with him, so it was great to get that one-on-one time. He's a great guy, and it's funny, he's such a competitor. He even straps on the cleats too, and he throws with you. So it's cool to be able to see him do it and all that stuff. So I loved it. It was a great experience.
When you look at this conference, and even though it's split up into divisions and you're on the Boise State side of things, what do you look for in this mountain side of things? Because everybody's saying Boise, once again, going to run away with things. How do you guys make sure to keep that into perspective, knowing that, yeah, they're the class and they're coming back? They were thought to leave, and now they're coming back. What is the mountain side? What does Wyoming think about, always Boise always being the gauntlet of things?
I don't think we pay attention, or at least I don't. I'm focused on what I can do to become a better player and how I can help the team in whatever way I can. I know a lot of the guys who are just focused on the way they work and the way that they can get better, so we can approach each game and just take it just one game at a time. That sounds cliche, but it is what it is. Obviously, Boise State always comes back really, really strong. So they're a team that you have to be prepared for this year. So I don't think preseason or think about them before the season will help at all. It's just focus on each game and handle them when it's time, because we got to prepare for them.
Brett Smith, junior quarterback for the Wyoming Cowboys. Obviously, when you look forward to the season, it's a clean slate. When you look at your team as a whole, what is the one thing that fans will be, not shocked about, but maybe surprised to see that Wyoming is going to compete in this conference?
I think our defense has worked really hard to you know, to improve on last year. There were some games that were tough for them, but they, you know, we have, I know Chad Reese at safety who played towards the end of the year, and we have, I think, like 3 or 4 interceptions. He's a stud. I think our D-line is going to be pretty good. We have some guys returning there. I know Quest, who's here. Quest is out there in the safety, and he's just an instinctive athlete on the defensive side of the ball.
Yeah.
So I think he's going to be good at that position as well. I'd say receiver-wise, we have, I think, 4 or 5 that are coming back from last year, so we have experience there. I'd say those areas are probably the strengths.
It's media day here. You're going to get some weirdo questions, let me tell you. But I got one for you that maybe not so weirdo, but something about you, something that nobody really knows about Brett Smith. I mean, is there something awkward about you? Do you sing in the shower? Do you take bubble baths? Do you watch romantic movies? What is the one thing about you that not even your teammates may not know about?
Well, I do all 3 of those. I guess I like to sing. I like to think of myself. I won't sing in front of anybody.
Not even me.
No. So if you ask me to sing, I'm not
going to do it. Are you like a rapper or country?
No, country. I really like soul music. You know, kind of slow R&B stuff. Like Marvin Gaye is one of my favorite artists of all time. So yeah, I sing. And I don't know if I'm very good. I've been told. My roommates are like, that cool, thanks. Kind of boosted my ego a little bit, so I do that.
So, will we see you on American Idol anytime soon?
Absolutely not. I don't sing in front of anybody, just on my own time, and that's about it.
I don't know if you have a girlfriend or not, but I mean, would there be a serenade situation if you needed it?
Probably not. I don't have a girlfriend, so I won't be serenading any women anytime soon.
All right, he's Brett Smith. He's a good singer, at least to his knowledge. We don't know, but we enjoyed our chat with you, and I appreciate it. Good seeing you, and good luck for the season.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Excellent. Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much.
You got it. Hope you had fun.
Thank you.